they didn't just arrive here. Your great-grandfather did a lot of work to get them here, and the museum has done a lot of work keeping them in shape and caring for them. So to know that they were appreciated and their life has a very interesting story to them. They didn't stop at one point, you know. It's almost like after Ketchikan, the story just got longer and it got more interesting.
They built boxes and they sent them, and imagine all the way from Metlakatla by boat, crossing the Panama Strait and coming to Anvers, and this whole trip, and there's photographs, you know, of the Poles arriving there in front of the museum in big boxes with my great-grandfather and his beard.
The fact that we're even sitting here talking about it, of even the idea of them making their way home, and what's to come of that, or if that were a possibility, yeah, their meaning is invaluable to who knows how long, you know. They've impacted a lot of people. Hotkokso Diwayu, Lakskik Diptegu, Metlakatla, Alaska, Dibolwatku. My Tsimshian name in Smelgic means full canoe, and that name was given to me quite a few years ago, primarily because I was my canoe's always full, I'm always busy, and my clan is Eagle Clan, and I'm from Metlakatla. Nislu is, he's my fourth great uncle, and for the longest time I thought he was my fourth great grandfather because of an interview given, it's on YouTube, of my great grandpa, and he calls him his grandfather. But from a young age, him and his mother, Rebecca, moved in with Nislu because his daughter had left. She was married and had children elsewhere. And so they took care of him in his later years. And being a nephew at 15 and taking care of your elderly uncle, and he had that same connection where it was like his grandfather.
Georges Barbey is my great-grandfather. I never met him. He died when my father was maybe 18 years old. So he's always been a bit of a ghost to me. He was very much involved with the Museum of Ethnography because he was a good friend of Eugène Pitard. He was a banker originally, but he retired at 65, I guess, and this is when he decided to explore the world. As a child, I had this great admiration for him. He was a bit of my hero because he was an explorer, and that was cool. But now as an adult, I see it with a more sort of also critical point of view. I mean, mentalities evolve, context changes, takes time, generations to make things change. But it's good to remember the past, to move on and to go through, you know, towards a new future and our own identity. So I think also I'm interested in making this film, maybe as you were making a poll, to close a certain chapter.
It's almost like well, knowing about their life is like, it's like reading a book, and then the fact that you're inspired, you continuing to add to this legacy or this book, even though you might, like you said, times change and context change, and so you've tried to learn from those and keep writing this inspired book.
But in your own words.
In your own, yeah.